But is it still the two of you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On stage?
of course.
Why didn't you change that?
Why should we change that?
I don't know.
Because everybody else does.
Yeah, you seem
Because people
to...
expect that, don't they? They just want us
Yeah.
to get other people in, because it's like, yeah, that's what you do.
When people ask me that question, it's like, I feel like someone's basically going, oh, why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just be like everyone else? Stop being the weird kid in school. And
No,
I'm
in
very
this
glad
case,
we're the
it's
weird
because
kid.
you want to experiment with all different sort of things. So that would be kind of a logical thing
Yeah.
to fit into
It
that.
would, but wouldn't it be cooler if we can do it with just the two of us?
Yeah. I think, like, you know, we play lots of instruments. We can do whatever we want, really. We just never chose to do it before, but, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly the same live. We can do as much as we can, but I don't know. I think it would change our whole way of writing. It would change the whole dynamics between us. You know, it would be weird. It would be weird for the person coming in.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
I don't
have a
think
very
anyone
nice
would
time.
want to join our band anyway,
No.
man.
Why not?
I don't think they could handle it.
Yeah. I think, you know, I think we're doing all right without it.
What's so hard with being on the road with the two of you then?
I don't know, I suppose it's just like, people probably just feel a bit left out.
You have to understand, we've been a band for nearly 8 years, and we've spent probably 5 years of that, like, living in each other's pockets. Like, almost seeing each other almost every day, apart from, like, Christmases. So we have this whole world that's Blood Red Shoes, that's us two, and I don't think anyone else will ever understand that, and I don't think anybody else will ever come in to that world and be able to, like, even speak the same language that we do with each other. So I don't think anyone could handle it or would be able to do it, and I think to bring someone else into that would completely fuck up the energy of what our band really is.
I know.
It's like the Kills who call themselves a two-people gang.
That's what,
Oh, do they say that?
You know what?
That's
Because
really
we're always
weird.
joking. Actually, we always say we're like the smallest gang in the world.
That's so weird.
That's exactly how we feel, and I'm really glad that other bands feel that too, because it makes me feel less weird.
That's funny. I really didn't know they said that.
Yeah, we toured with those guys in Japan actually, and it's funny because I saw a lot of really similar dynamics in that band to how we are with each other, and we even talked about how it was actually quite nice for us to see another two-piece band be like that, because it kind of makes you feel like, okay, we're not totally insane, this is just how it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's cool, they use exactly the same phrase. That's exactly what it feels like. It's like this tiny gang.
What were those similarities? The most obvious ones then?
I don't know. I think it's just the way they are with each other. I think they're, in a weird way, they're kind of got the similar kind of characteristics.
Yeah, they're actually kind of similar personalities as well.
Because, like, whereas Steve would be the more outgoing, more outgoing person, and I'm the more introvert, I suppose, and that's like their dynamic.
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of weird, like, yeah, we just saw loads of similarities, and their arguments were quite similar.
Yeah, you could see their little arguments, you could see like the tiny little looks and little gestures and things that meant a lot to each other, and we were like, fuck, we do that.
But they have a self-destructiveness about them that seems a bit more absent with you, I think.
Are you fucking kidding?
I don't know.
Yeah, our band is incredibly self-destructive. We've broken up our band a lot of times, like on stage, off stage, on tour. I mean, writing this record, I think I quit the band about 3 times because I just completely lost my mind. We can be really destructive when we want to be, but that's just how it has to be.
But in those moments, did you really believe you were quitting the band, or was it just a...
I had moments writing this album where I was questioning what the fuck I'm doing. Like, there was points where I was so stressed about it and so unhappy that I was like, why am I putting myself through this for just a stupid fucking band? Like, what's the point? You know? And then I completely changed my mind the next day.
Can you name one concrete example of something that happened that made you question the...
We're just fighting,
I think you said you hated me or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done that quite a lot. We've had moments like where we've just completely flipped out on each other and been like, I fucking hate you, I never want to see you for the rest of my life. You just go crazy, because, you know, it's creative energy you're dealing with, which is a weird and kind of unpredictable thing anyway. Then you put yourself constantly in a room with only one person for like 300 or 320 days a year for 5 years. Then you go on tour loads, you never sleep, you're always fucking wasted. Like, that's a weird place for a human being to be in and to interact normally, you know. It's not good for your sanity. So there's flare-ups, you know, we have flare-ups a lot.
Did these moments find their way into voices?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a lot actually.
Can you tell something about that, perhaps?
I don't know, this record's got a lot more up and down in the music, and I think that just reflected our bands.
I think there's a lot more singing like about each other, which is quite weird. But,
yeah.
And there's, I don't know, there's songs about being wasted and lost, and I don't know, there's loads of things that reference.
What are you singing about him on the record?
It's not anything
These
like...
questions are starting to freak me out.
Yeah. It's not like I'm singing this about him, it's more like an abstract thing. But yeah, there's like... it's
Can you see us trying to snake out of these questions?
This is the consequence
really
of being
obvious?
a two-people gang. You have to...
There's things in this record that definitely us. I think we took a while to admit it to each other though. But there's bits in this record I think we're singing about each other and singing about our band and kind of the history of our band and maybe the weird relationship that we have, like.
Cold.
Yeah.
That's, you know, I'm singing about him and then we're singing about each other.
What are those lines? Can you rephrase them?
I have to read them out now. I don't know.
You can find them easily.
Yeah.
They're written on the record sleeve.
Okay.